All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Re-Newell Project. So, this one's called Make an Assessment because it's basically just a conglomeration of a bunch of different things that I was checking out and basically just trying to make an assessment of what I want to do with it, how I want to, carry the project forward. This is just pictures of wood grain because I'm trying to debate if I want to try to find that color and redo cabinets. You get the idea. So, enjoy. So I'm in the process of ripping out all of the bunks, and I've revealed all kinds of fancy cabinetry, but all the doors are, well, a lot of the doors and the drawers are missing. So I did put this thing back on. But anyway, I'll keep taking it apart and reassess the situation. So, this is what the back bedroom looks like without all of the extra bunks and modifications. They cut a significant amount of the cabinets and cabinet supports and stuff out to accommodate. Unfortunately, but in a way it's good because it means that I can sort of build this however I want. I don't feel like I need to keep the original because the original's already gone. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may try to do something similar to the way they had it with the bed back there, and then build a desk or something right here for my, where I can work. This right here is the doghouse for the motor, for the diesel, so it can't move. That stays. All of this back here just has to stay. The cabinet, that little corner cabinet there, and this top could come out, but I don't know how much good that would really do you. So, yeah, I've got some decisions to make as far as how I'm going to do this, but this is what it looks like at the moment. This is all of the wood and everything that came out of it. With lumber prices the way they are right now, I say I'm sitting on about $25,000 worth of lumber right here. And there's all the old mattresses and foam and everything that they had, so I'm going to try to hit up the landfill tomorrow and get rid of all this stuff. So that's where we're at. So I got some thinking to do. All right, so these are a bunch of pictures of me just kind of poking around the air system. There's an air leak that I'm trying to figure out. It turned out to be this guy right here. That's the brake, park and brake release valve, which is going to get replaced. And then I went downstairs and I started looking at plumbing. Basically what I'm trying to do is figure out, do I want to try to patch some of this stuff back together and see if I can get the water back on, or do I not, do I just forget about it for now, or do I rip the whole thing out and just go back with PEX and just new everything, new tanks, new drains, So basically that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm taking pictures so that I can kind of go in the house and sit down in the air conditioning and look and think. And this is kind of what I ended up deciding is PEX. So I have here my Amazon PEX kit. I think that's 50 foot each of red and blue. And then it came with all these goodies. There's a tool in there to crimp with. There is a bunch of fittings. If I get it open with one hand. There. So what do we have? We've got crimps. We have elbows. We've got couplers. We've got nail on hangers, clips, whatever you want to call them. Tubing cutter. And crimper. So that ought to get me started on converting this RV over to PEX. Now, I got some other adapters for various different things. I've got, these are national pipe thread, I guess, whatever, for like coming out of the tanks to start the journey. And then I've got some push on if I want to go from PEX to copper temporarily. Then I've got these screw-on ones for like going to the water pumps and the faucets. And then I got a couple of those that are at a right angle, mostly for the pump. This is just a PEX hose, PEX tubing evener upper thingamabob. A safe seal depth and pipe deburring tool. There you go. Bunch of cutoffs and some T's. So this ought to be enough to get me going. Hopefully be enough to just do the whole bus. But if not, we can always go back to Amazon or Lowe's or whatever. But I did make the decision not to try to fix all of the busted frozen copper. I decided to just go ahead and do a PEX retrofit. It'll help keep that freezing from happening again, as well as it's just going to be so hard to get to everything to fix it anyway that I might as well just rip it out and redo it. So that's what we're going to do. So this is the next project. Okay, and then we go from plumbing water to plumbing propane. So I decided that winter was coming and I would see about trying to get the propane system going again and see if I could turn it on without it leaking a bunch of propane into the bus and exploding and all that fun stuff. So I'm just looking at the propane tank, the propane lines. Well, this is diesel system for the generator. But anyway, that's the leak detector on the front of the propane tank model, the size. I'm trying to figure out how much it's going to take to fill it. Yeah, and so I decided to get one of these handy dandy gadgets that allows you to tap in front of your tank, cut the tank off, and then run the bus off of a portable tank. And so I grabbed one of those and installed it, and this is the results. So yesterday I installed the Extend-A-Stay Camco, I don't know what you call it, propane tap really is what it is. It plugs into the tank, and then your hose that would go to the tank goes to it, and then you got a grill fit in here and this little reverse flare that goes down this hose to a 20-pound tank. In my case, I have a huge 200-pound tank on this Newell, but it is empty, and I gotta see about, I need to check it out. It's got a little rust on it before I get it filled, but I have to get it filled. So this is a handy way for me to test all my propane. So now that I have the portable propane tank hooked up, I can test this guy out. Sounds like it's working. Oh yeah. Oop, a little too far. Oop, this thing's touchy. Turn it right on down. Good deal. Oh yeah. That one looks like it might need a little adjusting. We can deal with that. No problem. That one looks good. These two look real good. That one might need a little, hopefully there'll be a little oxygen adjustment there. But yeah, this old stove, I think I'll try to get it cleaned up and use it. It's old magic chef. No oven, that's all right. Got a little convection oven here. Good enough for now. Took the thermostat off to do some testing with the furnace. Jeez. The furnace, and put some new batteries in this thing and put it back on. This thing just cut the heat on, but it's not plugged in.